Good morning, Parley peeps. Even though it's not morning anymore, it's afternoon. Hello, cat. Cat has arrived right on schedule. Say hello. No, too busy washing. How are you? And sorry, I've just eaten a packet of crisps. Fat-free, sugar-free. He lied. Yes, how are you? And happy Mother's Day. So who can believe it that yet another Mother's Day. The last one I believe wasn't in lockdown. I think it was just prior to it, as I call them. I can't really remember. But anyway, I hope if you have a mum, which I do not, and I know some of you don't, but if you have a mum, I hope you're spoiling them. Normally, of course, on Mother's Day, the pubs are absolutely rammed with people taking their mums out for meals and, your carvery and all of that sort of thing. That's not going to happen this year, sadly, but nevertheless, I hope you've at least remembered a card. And remember, we had the discussion about purchasing flowers from a garage the night before, so hopefully you had enough warning on that. So yeah, let me know what you're doing. If you are seeing your mums, then let me know. What else? For me, just putting a quote together, ordering some timber, a lot of it, let me tell you. I've got another trip to Screwfix today, another trip to Tool Station. Yeah, apart from that, I've just been sat down having a nice cup of tea and a little bit chill. The cat has, of course, not left me alone, so I'm going to put her up for adoption. I'm joking, of course. Why would I put her up for adoption? Where is she? She's gone now. Look, she's heard me say that. Totty. Tots. Yeah, so that was that. What else? Any other news? I don't think so. Saints are playing, obviously. Most of you are not interested in that, are you? Because you're all Bournemouth fans. Yeah, that's about it for today, really. So, day 260, maybe 62. I think we've got 3 days. I have a couple of people say, "Oh, are you actually really finishing?" Well, to be honest, I don't. It's not as if we get massive viewers. If they serve a purpose, then that's fine, and I'm happy to carry on with them. But you have to accept that, most of my day is filled up with DIY. So if you want to hear about DIY, then that's fine. But I don't have an exciting life. So, and I know for many people, DIY is not exciting. For me, it is. I like the creativity, but for other people, I fully accept that DIY is incredibly boring and nobody wants to hear people rattling on about other projects because it can get tedious. But anyway, so yeah, that's where we are. So yeah, have a good rest of day. Have a nice glass of Prosecco with your ma, or if you don't have one, for absent Mars, then raise a cup of tea for them, which is exactly what I will do. I lost my mum, oh goodness, probably about 10 years ago now. So and in fact, for those of you that know, I was adopted, so I actually had 2 mums. So one of my mums is it's quite close by, and one of my other mums is at a cemetery, so I shall raise a glass to both of them. So have a grand day, and it just remains for me to leave you with the topical Mother's Day jokies de jours. So one day a little boy is chatting to his dad, and he said, "Dad, what makes a real man?" And his dad said, "It's somebody who looks after his family, who loves his family, who provides for his family. That is a real man." And the little boy said, "Oh, do you know what? I hope one day I can be a real man, just like Mum," which is kind of true in many instances. What's the other one? Okay, so it was one morning, and the Mum was in bed, and her children shouted out Happy Mother's Day, and said we're going to help you today. So next minute, her mum could smell eggs and bacon cooking, and she could hear the toaster. And anyway, about 20 minutes later, nothing had arrived, so she got up and went downstairs and said, it's Mother's Day, I thought you were going to help me out. And they said, yeah, we've cooked our own breakfast. So anyway, be safe.